Welcome back. We are on the line 157337. We'll repeat message. Those were the legendary pilot Amelia Earhart's last radio transmissions. That's according to newly released declassified documents regarding the aviator's final flight.
Both the FBI and the National Archives had already released batches of documents about Earhart. Top researchers have expressed doubt that there's much more the government has on her that can actually be released.
All right, so let's bring in Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot May K. Beeler. What are we learning from these declassified documents?
So fascinating. So let me tell you what those numbers mean.
Okay.
That you just read. So the numbers in her last message refer to Amelia Earhart's plane flying along a line of position defined by the bearings 157 degrees east longitude and 337 degrees south latitude. Now, Earhart and navigator Fred Noonan, they were having trouble locating Howland Island to refuel, and their radio communications were garbled. Director of Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard said, quote, delivering on President Trump's promise, the release of the Amelia Earhart files will shine light on the disappearance of a beloved American aviator who has been at the center of public inquisition for decades, end quote. But do they? Historians say the new material is unlikely to dramatically reshape the prevailing conclusion that Earhart and Noonan ran out of fuel near Howland Island, most likely. So Amelia made it almost 3/4 of the way around the world before she suddenly vanished while trying to become the first woman to circumnavigate the globe. She rose to fame after becoming the first woman to pilot a solo flight across the Atlantic, marking the first of many flying records. Her disappearance near Howland Island on her final flight, remains one of the greatest aviation mysteries of all time. Trusted Earhart researcher Rick Gillespie told the Associated Press, there's nothing still classified by the U.S. government on Amelia Earhart, but still, Earhart fans hold high hopes the files could contain some new information to solve the mystery. And days ago, the National Archives publicly released over 4,600 pages of declassified records.
No way am I going
know.
to 400. How many? 4,600? Yeah, not happening. Is there a Cliff Notes version?
I know.
You
So
can give us?
I couldn't read through them yet, but I'm going to. But you could check it out on the National Archives website to read through them. So what do they contain? You want to know. Early search records, decades-old theories, search locations, newspaper clippings, weather and aircraft conditions, investigations, U.S. Navy and Coast Guard maps, reports and messages about the search. Amelia's last known transmission from radio logs, 8:43 a.m. in the morning on July 2nd, 1937. But listen to this, a little gleam of information. A Navy report mentioned there were 7 credible distress signals between July 2nd and the 6th, 2 of which were near Gardner Island, now known as Nicomaro, 400 miles southeast of Howland Island, so she would have been off course in the Pacific.
All right, do we have any wreckage findings?
According to the reports, the Navy says no wreckage within that huge search area. However, Gardner Island, the island 400 miles south of Howland Island, did have signs of habitation and fire marks.
Whoa, okay.
So there's going to be another research trip going there in 2027 with Purdue University. Because they found something there. It could be a coconut tree lying on its side. But they think
they want to go look at it.
It might be a plane. They're going to go look at it. And they're going to go to Nicomaro, Gardner Island, 400 miles off course from Howland Island. People say that she ran out of fuel near Howland Island.
Maybe they need a transportation correspondent for this adventure.
I'm going to go through all those files and then we'll talk.
Okay, let us know after you
Okay.
read all 4,600 pages. Thanks, McKay.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.